Yeah, you're right, sorry. Okay, and I was going to get to that, but okay. So I'm going to call the meeting to order. Just a few housekeeping things. Number one, everybody make sure that the microphones are on and that slides towards you, the little blue button, okay? And speak into the microphone. Number two, please silence your phones. Okay? All right. So welcome, everybody, to the May 28th, 2026 meeting of the Board of Adjustments for the town of Montreat. My name is Ed Kramer. I am the chair of the Board of Adjustment. These are the members of the Board of Adjustment. Their names are right in front of them. Okay? All right. So can I have a moment of silence, please? Okay, thank you. All right, certification of a quorum. I look around here and we do have a quorum, so we are good on that. All right. I need a motion, please, to adopt the agenda. Do I have a motion? Okay, it's been moved by, Bill Neal, and it's been seconded by Maury Grambling. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the agenda is approved. I need another motion to approve the adoption of the March 26, 2026 regular meeting minutes. Can I have a motion to adopt the minutes from March 26th?
Come on, somebody.
Okay, moved by Maury Grambling and second by Bill Shy. Okay, all those in favor?
He needs to speak
You must,
in the
you must
microphone.
speak into the microphone.
Mike, pull it down.
Second.
Okay. Because it's recorded, we got complaints from some residents, they were not hearing the,
I'm not hearing you, Ed.
okay, you're not hearing me? You want to move over closer? Here?
Oh.
You can switch to,
Means your microphone might not be working.
Oh, no,
Maybe the
it's-
battery's dead. Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay. All right.
It's just not.
Okay, so it's moved, it's been seconded to approve the minutes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all those opposed? Okay, minutes are approved.
Moving on.
Okay, we are here for evidentiary hearing for variance for 112 Kanawha Drive. The variance request was submitted by Danny Zorn, applicant, property owner for the lot addressed at 112 Kanawha Drive, Montreat, North Carolina 28757, and described as PIN number 070-543-583-00000. This variance request is to Section 502.5 of the Montreat zoning ordinance to reduce the side setback requirement from 15 feet to 5 feet on the north side of the subject property for the purpose of adding a fence to surround a pool and yard located in the rear of the single-family dwelling. Okay. Now, what's the next step? All those are going to testify? Oh, you're going to make a report first?
I mean, I
Okay, it's
can-
not
I
on
can
here.
give
It's
us
not
my-
on- Okay,
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
see it on here.
Josh, we're ready.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So, I do.
I do.
No, she. Angie did. Okay, good. I just was seeing things.
I'm ready for the slides.
Okay, you want to
Here we go.
introduce yourself first?
I'm Shelley Johnson. I'm a planner for Montreat. The slides are up now, so I'm going to go through what we have here. We have a variance request for a fence. Josh, you can go to the next slide, please. So the subject property is shown here. The details are on the slide. I think one thing that's important to note, this was an existing fence that had been removed. There's been a lapse in time, but there was a fence there originally. Next slide, please. It's the R1 zoning. Continue, please. This is showing, that's not a great, it's hard to see that, but it's showing where they would like to put it, where the property line is, and in reference to the road. This is all in your packet. Perfect. Thank you, Josh. Okay, next slide, please. The setbacks are 15 feet, and that's what is in question, the setback of 15 feet. Okay, next slide, please. Topography, it's a fairly flat. There's no steep hills or anything of that, on that parcel. Go ahead, next slide. Okay, so this will be our standard for granting a variance. I think now we're ready for the applicant to share.
Okay. Any questions of the presenter? No. Okay. So we're going to ask whoever's going to testify to please be sworn in by Angie.
We'll do it one at a time. Who's going to speak first? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Okay, just identify yourself, please.
And pull the mic.
Danny Zorn, 112 Kanawha. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Josh, if you can start the slideshow, I'd appreciate it.
What did he say?
Hold, please.
Good to see you guys again.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Showing up and hearing this.
Sorry
Hopefully
you
this
had
can
to
be
come
pretty
back.
straightforward. Yeah. Last stage, and if I'm coughing or it's all that dust, literally, and pollen, so it's not
Yeah.
really sick as far as I know. So this is what we're trying to do. We didn't have a slide here last time. This and the fence will surround this pool, and that's really what we're trying to do at this point. Next slide, please. So this is when we bought the house. This is the old fence. It was a 6-foot chain link. It bordered Kanawha. So that is the north side, so Kanawha coming or going down the street. And that's the large yard there is where the pool is going in, and where the side of the house is where we put a deck and porch. Next slide, please. These are just a couple of other, you can see the old fence on the right.
Right.
Next slide. And that's what we replaced. And we thought that fence wasn't very attractive. So go to the next slide, please. This is what we've done now, and this is a look of some of the renovation and some of the landscaping that will be presented when we finish this project. Next slide, please. And this is, again, one more look at that old fence that had that kind of green carpet to it, which was fun. Next slide, please. One more. Next slide. Okay. And so Shelley kind of shared what we're trying to do here, but the reason I have this slide up is we purchased the property just below us, 114, and we've just completed the landscaping, pretty significant landscaping. And if you could see, which isn't finished yet, the landscaping that will be on our property, the 112 on the right, it will mimic this. So when the fence goes in and everything is done, there'll be a repeat of the deep landscaping. Next slide, please. That's the fence that's up now. That's some of the landscaping on what we're calling our lower house, if you will, that we've rented out. And that's the style of fence that will go in. Next slide, please. You can see it from that angle too. Next slide. And again, and Shelley had it actually arrowed better on her third slide. But if I could go up, you can see the property line on Kanawha is where we want to put the fence. The setback is pushing us into, you can see that propane tank.
Right.
We'd have to move that tank. It's a 1,000-pound tank. So it's going to be covered with landscaping. Why that much real estate? It seems to me the intent of this ordinance is a line of sight thing, so that you're not, whoever's turning out of the corner above us on, we call it the Skidmore side or the Mech side, upper Mech, they're turning into, we cleared all that corner out years ago. And so we believe this particular ordinance doesn't apply to what we're trying to do here. So not just the propane tank becomes a hardship, but if we take that, you look at that line from the middle of the propane tank on the left over to the right of the deck, we want to have a handicap accessible walkway for guests to come down when they park in our driveway down to the pool. We can't do it with a fence that close to the deck. Next slide, please. That's a temporary tank. If you look just to the right, you can barely see those red stakes. Do you see that? That's where the fence would be if it was 15 feet in. That's a lot of real estate we're giving up on a straightaway. So again, we're asking it to be pretty much to, what's that red truck? For water mitigation, we put in and paved that side. Now the water goes into our yard versus down the street. I think you'll be very happy with the ultimate water plan we're doing for all of it. But the fence would come about that big rock to the left of the propane tank, down to, just to the right of that outhouse, of that, whatever it is, Porta-John.
Yeah.
Next slide, please. And again, this is a, pretty much a real view of what it looks like from down the street up on the left. That's where we're gonna try to put that fence, where that, someone stole that bench, unfortunately, but those, just to the left of those two trash cans. And then that's the view from the upper side of the street. Next slide, please.
Are you losing the pads, parking pad? With the
The
fence?
parking path would stay intact, and it'd be to the right of the parking.
Okay.
So to the right, if you're looking at the
Oh,
second
oh,
picture
yeah,
down.
I'm looking where the truck's parked, or what, the
Yeah,
vehicle.
it'd be to the left of the truck on the upper picture, right of the car.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Next slide, please, Josh. Okay, and that's the final picture. That's kind of an artist's look of what it would look like. I believe it's going to look significantly better, but that's really what we're trying to accomplish. And that's the end of that slideshow. The 6 questions I can answer. That's all I had for tonight.
Which road is that we're looking at? Is that Kanawha or Mecklenburg?
That's Kanawha.
Okay.
That's Kanawha going up towards Mecklenburg.
Yes, that's the we call Upper Meck up there in the corner.
Yeah.
In fact, that view is really good because if you go up to the top, we cleared all that out on the left. That's, to me, what was the design of this ordinance, which is a good one because if you're coming up Meck and you're turning right, it was a blind spot.
Right.
We don't believe that ordinance should apply here on this straightaway.
I apologize for keeping y'all waiting. I was in the midst of another very important project and time got away from me. But I have a question too. Along where the shrubbery
Yes.
is that about where the old fence was?
No, the old fence was actually almost 2 or 3 feet from the street.
I remember it, and there were trees along
There was
it.
shrubbery that had grown into the fence.
Yeah. I was just wondering, because it gives me a visual image, having driven by it hundreds of times, it gives me a better idea of where you want the fence to be.
Yes. And then there'll be landscaping both on the Kanawha side, the street side, and inside that will, and we took out trees, but we're replacing them triple the amount of trees going in there.
Yeah.
But hopefully they're not threatening our house. That's all I had for that slideshow.
Danny, you probably need to substitute for your application the warranty deed for the mortgage. I don't know if you do that or she does that.
I can tell, I've already inserted it.
You've done that, okay. So that's
appreciate
part
that.
of the record.
Thank you. And thanks for that clarification. I was able to get that in. So the 6 questions are pretty straightforward. That's all I had is to answer these questions. They're in your packet. That's all, unless you have other questions.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Zorn?
No.
Okay.
And then I want to appreciate staff for helping me. Shelley was really good through this. So it was fun, and thank you.
Okay. All right. Anyone else going to testify today?
Oh.
Are you sure?
Gonna stick to that story, aren't you?
Raise that. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Okay. I'm Fran Acito. We have lived, or Steve's family's lived on Kanawha almost 50 years. So we're thrilled to have the Zorns as our neighbors. So they've been a big asset to our street, and we're looking forward to going swimming in their pool. And they'll probably invite y'all to go swimming too, if you would like to come. So,
And Mrs. Aceto, what is your address on Kanawha?
121 Kanawha.
Thank you.
They live on this side, and we're just right down the street from them. Yeah, we're just right down the street. So Steve grew up on this street, so we've been on Kanawha a long time.
Okay.
But I agree with Danny and Mary Ann. We would love for y'all to do the variance one. So thank y'all for letting us come.
Okay, thank you. All right. Anyone else going to testify? Okay.
Oh, one more.
I want to add something.
He swears to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
My name is Steve Acito. I live at 121 Kanawha Drive. I've lived on Kanawha Drive since 1970. I've been a property owner on Kanawha Drive since 1977. And I'm familiar with the project. I have personally visited the site. I have examined the documents submitted by Mr. Zorn. And I have no objection to the granting of the variance.
That's good.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
I did want to add that I had a telephone call from the Elliots, and they live at 117. They are in support of it. And also, I had a email from the Morgans, and they live at 130, and they are also in support of
Kanawha
it.
Drive.
Yes, Kanawha,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay,
And then there are letters of support here from all the people that are directly across from where the fence are, and they're all full-time owners, and they all support it.
okay. Anybody else is going to testify? No? Okay. Mr. Attorney, no, sweetie, what do we do next? Ask for the vote?
No, deliberate.
Yeah, so deliberation, if the board has it. Before the board begins the deliberation, I just want to do the attorney thing and remind the board that the evidence that you should consider is the sworn testimony that you heard at today's hearing. The other evidence that was mentioned, these papers, phone calls that came in, that is hearsay evidence. It should be given the weight that it deserves. There hasn't been any testimony in opposition to this project, so this is really just sort of a friendly reminder that when you're hearing these cases, to rely on the testimony that's presented at the hearing before the board. But yeah, I think now is the time for deliberation. After deliberations,
Just one
Right
point of
for a
order
vote.
then. Since they're not, since it's hearsay, should it even be brought into the meeting?
yeah, that's right. So it's generally speaking, we should adhere to the rules of evidence generally, right? That's if you read the book that we all have, that's what it'll tell you. You know me well enough to know that I will always give you the cautious advice. The cautious advice is just to not give hearsay any weight. When hearsay evidence is presented, if it's not objected to, that becomes a whole thing. I'm looking at Bill as I say this, and I'll look at Steve too. So it gets more complicated. The safe harbor is just to rely on the evidence that is presented in person at the hearing. Yeah. Again, this seems like a less contentious case, so maybe a good one for me to remind you of that
Okay.
rule. But
Thank
enjoy your deliberations.
Okay, thank you. All right. All right, so we deliberate in open, so can I hear some discussion?
You need a motion to start the discussion, or do we discuss?
I don't think so.
Let's go ahead and start.
No, I don't think so.
We can just start.
Let's start.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mari, Dave,
No, I'm good.
Bill, George, Arrington? Okay.
And I'll just take this opportunity for parliamentary procedure purposes, Mr. Chair, anyone who's chairing the meeting, when it does come time for a deliberation, the chair is the person who sort of manages the deliberation. The best practice is for the chair to try and call on views that, if you know, to allow views that are in favor and in opposition so that there can be kind of a dialogue, but it's really at the chair's discretion to try and manage that conversation.
So I asked for the pros and the cons, because I'm not supposed to know what any of them thinking ahead of this, right?
Yeah, you know, in a quasi-judicial hearing, maybe it's best just to say, hey, who wants to talk? And the board can, let the conversation go from there. Again, if you read the parliamentary procedure books, that's what they'll tell you to do. Taking this hearing as an opportunity to sort of give some of that guidance. But yeah, the chair drives the deliberation period. We can get into that more as time goes on.
Okay, well, I guess we've concluded our deliberations. So I'm going to ask for a motion now to approve or deny the written order for the variance for 112 Kanawha Drive. So, can I hear a motion to approve or deny? Wait, who's making the motion?
Well, I started to.
Oh, go ahead.
I move we approve it.
Oh, I
I
thought
know
you,
that
I
I'm-
can't
One second.
hear, Maury. I thought you'd done it.
You what?
I thought you had made the motion. I can't hear over here.
I was making the motion.
Good.
Trying to.
Now, second.
Go ahead, let Maury finish. Go ahead, Maury.
Well, I know that there's a specific way we're supposed to word it, and I don't know what it is, but I'd like to move that we approve the application.
Okay. All right, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, so it's been moved by Maury Grambling to approve the variance for 112 Kanawha Drive, and it's been seconded by Dave Neal. So, moved in second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, I will call for a vote. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion is approved and the variance is granted.
Unanimous.
All right.
Do we have any other business?
Any new business? Did you want to say something?
I will have here in just 1 minute an order for the board's review.
Okay.
Thank you.
We do not have a meeting next month.
We do not.
Do not.
We don't have any cases, so
Okay.
You just turn them away.
I just do, I do.
Well, when you say we don't have any, now today's the 28th, Shelley. Today's the 28th of May.
Correct?
In other words, already that far out, you can say,
Well, typically we need 6 weeks,
Yeah.
oh, it is 6 weeks. Okay, fine.
yes.
Okay, that answers that question. Okay.
So
all right.
let-
Now, we can rush Ed if you'd like, but
So our attorney left, 'cause since he's doing, well, he's.
No, he's
okay.
going to redo the
Okay.
motion.
Because I had one piece of new business that I did want to bring up, but I wanted him to be in the room, but we can wait.
All right, we can wait.
Yes.
When I'm, new business for the board to consider is that, for the clerk, if you would, that the chair needs a handle on this.
Oh,
He's got it.
Oh, we broke it.
hey, look, I can do this, and look what happens. I like this thing.
Steve, I said I'd get a piece of gum and stick it
Okay,
in there.
Brendan, I have one piece of new business, which I can just bring up, but we don't have to discuss it today. It has to do with the MRA and their planning to go forward with the project, but under a different type of variance or special use that was granted months ago or years ago by this board.
Is this Board of Adjustment business?
Well, it's new business, yes. We're the one that granted the variance, the special use.
We haven't gotten that, though.
I understand that, but I'm asking a question.
It's not-
Okay, I'll tell you, I'm nervous. I want to tread lightly.
Okay, fine.
Remember that, communications about, projects, that you anticipate coming before the board, anticipate going to another board, or that have already been before this board but are no longer within this board's jurisdiction. It is dicey territory to start talking about that kind of stuff. So I'm happy to listen to a question, but I just want to give a fair warning that I might punt or say that I advise us to remain neutral and let these issues come to us in the normal course.
So here's my question. It's
Okay.
not about the project specifically, okay? Is if a special variance is granted and the project goes forward under a different, other than what the variance was granted, does it have to come before this board again?
So
Why a punt?
I think it depends on a lot of things. First of all, I don't know of a procedure called a special variance. I'm not sure if that's what's being looked at. So this is where I would say,
Special use, I think it was called, special use.
and I'm not even, I don't think that it is ripe for this board, that this issue is something that the board needs to consider as a board at this time.
Thank you.
Could I just follow up with that? Will it ever come before this board? Do they need anything from this board, do you know of? Generally speaking, I'm not asking, in order to proceed with a project, when they have a fire, whatever, special use, do they need to come to the board?
You can get back to us. I don't need an answer today, but I think it's going to be an issue. And I'm, as a chairman, I want to be prepared to know if,
I'll
If
tell you
it's
what,
fine.
I think it's my job to make sure that you all are prepared for anything that comes before you. So if something does come before you, not talking about this case specifically, I will try and make sure you're prepared. Again, how can things, a court can order just about any case that has been before this board. If it's on appeal, a court can order it to come back before this board. So again, not speaking about this case, but there's always a chance that, any case that's on appeal could be sent back to this board. The important thing for this board to keep in mind is your most important thing is your neutrality and not forming fixed opinions
Well, I know that.
and those sort of things. You're
That's
kind
not
of
my
in a
question.
different,
That's not my question. My question, if we issue a variance to anybody, if we issue a special use to anybody, are they allowed to change it?
the lawyerly, it depends. And I'm not gonna, I'm happy to talk to you one-on-one about hypothetical,
I don't want to,
like,
no,
or not this case, but I don't have a better answer for you right now.
That's good, that's a good
Okay.
answer. I don't want a one-on-one, because this is an open forum. Okay, we're waiting for the written order.
I need to send it to Josh.
Ed,
Yes.
I ask you a question.
Sure.
This is, we're still missing the ETJ person. So
I
that's,
spoke to them today, yes.
okay, so our full board is really 8, counting him? Is that correct? The absent one?
I think it's 7.
Is it 7 counting him, ETJ?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 6, it's 7 permanent and 2 alternates.
Right.
We only have 6 of the 7 filled, okay? And the one open is the ETJ, and we do have the 2 alternates filled.
Okay, so ETJ would be the 7th member.
Correct, and that has to be a member of someone that lives in the ETJ.
Right, correct.
Right. And it's been difficult to find someone up there, though I'm in discussions with one particular,
We haven't had one in so long, I forgot what the,
what'd you say?
You got what it stood for, don't worry about it.
Okay. Extraterritorial jurisdiction.
ETJ? Yeah. Extraterrestrial.
Yeah, that's it. That's me.
Okay, was everybody happy with the fact that we got the packets out to you
Yes.
ahead of time?
Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
that's a good change, right?
Thank you,
Okay,
Shelley.
thank you, Shelley.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Good candy next time.
It makes a difference, though.
Just teasing.
This is liberal.
Josh, let me know when you get the email.
Have another one. Gotta eat supper. Well, the nice thing is we can get this done now. We will. Hungry?
No, thank you.
Sure. No? Wait a minute. Huh. Interesting. There you go. There's up.
Right, I mean, 6 days. I don't know. Here it is. Let's go. June, okay, I didn't realize. 6 days.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Members of the board, we have an order here for your review on the screen. Josh, if you can just sort of scroll through the order, make sure they can see all the paragraphs. Part of the, there you go, perfect. If the board would like for me to walk through the order, I'm happy to. The board didn't have any additional conditions other than general findings for this order. There were no contested facts presented at the hearing, so there's no need to resolve contested facts in this order. This is a pretty straightforward order based on the board's approval of the variance.
Okay, all right. Any questions of the board, of the written order? If not, I will ask for a motion to approve or deny the written order.
So moved.
Okay, Dave, Neil moves that we approve the written order. I need a second.
Second.
Second by George Sauer. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, agreed to. Okay. All right.
So no more.
So our next meeting right now will be possibly in July.
Correct.
Okay, fine. Okay, all right. Any other business board members have? Okay, other than that, okay, meeting adjourned.
What's the date in July?
No, we don't have, well, whatever the fourth,
We can figure it out.
want to know?
There's no business yet, so.
Well, June is out. July would be the 30th. No, 1, 2, 3.
Brandon, will you
4th, the
email that to
23rd.
me?